So today we're talking abs, and I don't mean abstract, I mean abs. So one of the things I've found over the last week and a half is that with all the soreness I've had from starting this personal training journey, nothing is aching and sore as much as my abs. So I talked to my trainer this morning. We are going to be doing a 30-day ab shred. That means we are going to shred our abs. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So these are my abs, or should I say big, gigantic stomach. And it's hard to see in this shirt, I think, but my goal is, let me see if I can get in front of this white background here. My goal is to see if I can get some difference in this ab area over the next 30 days. That is my goal. I mean, I have a lot of goals right now, but one of the biggest is starting to tone up and get into shape. I've lost quite a bit of weight, I think close to 65 pounds at this point. I still can't weigh until next month, but I am, I'm feeling better. And someone had asked me a few days ago on one of my comments, do you feel any stronger? I've only been doing this a week and a half, but I did my arm exercises yesterday, and I have these machines that I use. So I was doing these arm exercises yesterday. It was arms, and the machines that I use are all calibrated based on your height, your weight, your strength. It tests your strength every single time that you do your exercises, and then it sets kind of a bar of what your top strength is, and then you work towards that, whatever the exercises are, whether they're arms or legs. These are fantastic machines. Well, when I was doing, I don't even know what they're called, but the ones where you're extending your arms over your head, I actually went from 84 on the strength that I was pushing up to over 100. Now this is just in a week. So I don't know how this works. I don't know if you gain muscle quickly and then it kind of goes down after you're where you need to be, but I was very encouraged. I was doing the same machine, the same exercises, and then it kind of gives you a little graph and it shows you how you did on the last time you did arms or legs, and it compares it to the new time that you just did it. I just think these are fantastic. So I started ab exercises today with my trainer, and these all have been working on the abs because they're very sore. But we're working on balance, and we're also working on abs. So we use bands to do various exercises. I'm going to be doing those with him for probably the next month because I honestly, throughout the whole thing, I kept feeling like I was going to fall. And I think a lot of it, some of it might be my knee. I had knee surgery a year and a half ago, and although it's recovered, I think my right knee is very weak. So we're going to work together on the balance, but these also work on the abs. And we worked on a machine today, which I put my legs in the machine. It's called a hip extender, a hip abductor, something like that. Sorry, I don't know all this stuff. But what we did, I said, I used that when I was doing my physical therapy. Well, I didn't use it the way he uses it. So when I did my physical therapy, you put your legs in these machines and you kind of push out with your legs. And, I did that. I did it with the weights. I kind of did it over 4 months. I got to a point where I really increased my weight. Well, for him, he wants you to push out and hold it. You don't use any of your upper torso at all. You basically are using your legs to hold out for 4 seconds. And I could really feel it in my abs and in my hips. So you hold it and then you come back. You hold it and then you come back. I think there's a lot of exercises that you can do like this on the floor, just doing sit-ups and pull-ups and all kinds of things as well. And then after you do your 10 reps of going out and back, out and back. Then you do it fast for 10 times. So I did 2 sets of 10 for each of those. So really it was like 40. And then I did the exercises with the bands where I was working on my balance and my abs. And I think it just went really well. So I guess my challenge, it's a personal challenge I have for the next 30 days, is to work on my abs. I want to see a difference in the way I look, not just the scale. So if you would like to join me, I am actually going to work to put together some exercises for abs. I'm going to put them down in the description below. Now you check with your doctor before starting any kind of an exercise program. I am not an expert when it comes to any of this. All I'm doing is focusing on my own transformation this year, and you work on yours, and if I can help you or give you suggestions, but you research and talk to your doctor about anything going on with you specifically, okay, before you start anything. The other thing I decided, I use my rebounder occasionally, but I don't use it all the time. And I've decided that every day that I'm not at the gym, I'm actually going to be on the rebounder doing exercises. And even if it's as much as just pulling one leg up at a time and holding onto the bar, I want to be working out the abs, but I also want to work on cardio. So that's it for me. It was a hard workout today. It just seemed, when I was looking at him doing these exercises, everything just looked so simple and so silly. And then I did them. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, I could really feel it. I could feel it in my arms. I could feel it in my legs. I really noticed the difference of not having good balance. So I'm so thankful that he noticed this is an issue with me, maybe because of my age, what have you, but I am going to get balanced. I'm going to get healthier. I'm going to continue to lose weight, and I definitely want to work on making sure that I'm more toned over this next year. So I'm so excited about this whole thing. I've never had a personal trainer. I've really never gone to a gym. I've signed up many times, but I've never gone. But this time I'm committed. I'm going. If I have an appointment, even if I don't have an appointment, I go in on my own, and that's something very unusual for me. But I'm glad I kind of got over that hump, and I don't feel nearly as intimidated as I did a week and a half ago. I'm feeling a lot better about things. And I think every single time I go, I'm going to get more and more and more comfortable, and that makes me happy. So I hope that if you're considering a journey for weight loss, for, you know, toning muscles, for whatever it is that your particular situation is, that you challenge yourself. This is a 30-day challenge for me. I'm going to be doing several videos on ab workouts, on different ideas that I'm getting from my trainer, from things I'm researching myself. And like I said, check with your doctor first, but if any of these look interesting, join me. It's gonna be fun. Whoever said that about exercise? Oh, I'm just teasing you. But anyway, I hope you're having a great day. I'm having a really good day. It's just started. It's only 8:30 in the morning, and I've already done all kinds of stuff. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out the different exercises in the description below if you're interested in trying them or researching them. I think it'd be a lot of fun for you. So if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.